Hey, hi, hello, internet boys and girls, cats and squirrels, and all other configurations of being. It's your girl Jazzy, aka Dizzy Dreamer 92, and guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, I just kind of wanted to have a quick little chat. I hope this video doesn't end up being too long. Granted, that'll all depend on whether or not I can stop myself from like overly rambling, because you guys all know that I could just sit here and I will repeat myself for like ever, and I will just talk because when I say that it's so much easier to talk to a camera than it is to talk to people, it's like insane how accurate it is. But you guys, I just wanted to kind of bring some truth to the table and tell you guys something that I'm sure you guys have heard before, and I just think it's really important to remember. And it's something that like I've had to like almost relearn a couple times and like just continuously remind myself for different reasons. And it's like not even like a really big secret truth or anything either. I think it's something that we all know, we're all taught at some point, and it's the fact that like you are not going to be able to please everyone. You're not going to be able to be friends with everybody. You're not going to be able to impress everybody, whatever, insert thing here. It's impossible. You are always going to have people in your life, people that don't know you personally, on the internet, whatever. You're always gonna have people that are not going to like you. They're not gonna like your brand. They're not gonna like how you present yourself. They're not gonna like your hair. They're not gonna like your makeup. They're not gonna like your tattoos or your piercings. They're not gonna like your lack of whatever. They're not gonna like the fact that you are plus size. They're not gonna like the fact that you are skinny. Whatever. Again, it's just like insert thing here. And guys, let me tell you, I'm not old. I sometimes I joke and I say I'm old, but then I remember I have people in my life that are older than me, and it's like, I'm not old. I'm 26. Like, I will be 27 next year, close to the beginning of the year, March, baby. And like, so I've been there and I've done that with like people, and seeing how people can be and how they can just suddenly all of a sudden just be like, I don't like you anymore, or like they talk about you behind your back, whatever, insert thing here. Again, guys, let's do a counter. How many times do I say the words insert thing here in this video? But guys, I'm 26, and like for a really, really long time, like I was like one of those people that just wanted everyone to like me, and I wanted to please everybody, and I wanted to be friends with as many people as possible. But especially now that I'm older and like I'm out of high school, and I'm out of like a job where I'm actually like working like a real job. Like guys, I'm realizing like it's like life is like so like there's so much more to life than pleasing everybody and like having everyone like you, and like life is so much better when you're not so focused on that, because I think it's so easy, like, and I don't say it's like necessarily just for like mostly women, of course, like it's men and women and however you identify. But like especially like I feel like there's like this pressure on women to be a certain way and like present themselves a certain way, and I think that's really, really, really like I just think it's dumb. Like I think that like however you like what feels like the most comfortable for you and what feels right for you is like how you should be. And if you I don't know, like I think to myself a lot. I think to myself like I have a big group of friends who of course they're church friends, and they're my church family. Like you can use this as an example that like they I love all of them. This is not a criticism or anything, but like I don't necessarily look like them. Like I don't fit in that example. Like I don't look like them. Like the girls all have like beautiful long hair, and they dress a certain way, and they don't have tattoos and piercings, whereas me, like y'all know, I shaved my head, and I have the short hair. My hair is always dyed in some way. Like no matter how many times I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna leave it alone, I never leave it alone. Let's be honest. I have tattoos, I have piercings, and like for a minute there I was like, oh, I can't do the thing I've always wanted to do to my hair. Like I have to have it be normal, or oh, I shouldn't get any more tattoos and piercings because no one else is doing it, so and I want to fit in. And like guys, I just think again, like there's so much more happiness to be had, and there's just such a weight lifted off your shoulders when you just like honestly just stop caring about what's going down. And I mean, of course, like, I mean this, like, in, like, a way, like, obviously respect people's feelings, like, again, like, you know, when it comes to things like, you know, your parents and everything, and you have people that are like, oh, I don't really agree with that, like, it's not a big deal, but it's like, don't, like, I'm trying to convey, like, I wouldn't actively go out and, like, try and, like, make everyone, like you, or be happy with you, or whatever, because it's just impossible. You're always gonna have, at the very least, the one person that, at the mention of your name, rolls their eyes, and it's like, oh, that nasty B word, you know? It's just, and you know, guys, life, again, I think, again, rambling, isn't it great, guys? Like, you're like everything just feels a little bit like less heavy, and everything improves when you just like realize like the people that love you, and the people that don't love you, it doesn't matter. Who cares what they think, you know? And then like the biggest encouragement is like, you know, yeah, people are people and they have their opinions, but there is someone that looks at you and thinks that you're great the way you are, and that's God. Like, God doesn't look at you and see like, oh, look at the cellulite on her legs, or I can't believe she shaved her head. Like, God doesn't do that. And again, I'm like pointing examples at myself, but like, or God doesn't look at you and say like, oh my gosh, look at all that acne, or oh my gosh, that person's never shaved their leg, you know, just things like that. Like, God looks at you and he's just like, no, that's my creation, that's my son, that's my daughter, like, I love them, like, and again, I know that there's people out there that are gonna watch this be like, Jazzy, I don't believe in God. And you know, hey, to each their own. Obviously, I would always encourage the building of that relationship, like, it's important. But hey, you know what? Fine, you don't believe in God, guess what? I think you're beautiful, and I think you're wonderful the way you are. And, yeah. I'm obviously really good at this, guys. Okay, again, this was supposed to be, like, a not rambly video, but yeah, here we are, as usual. Guys, I'm probably gonna end the video here. I've got someone that's, like, in the parking lot across from me, and they're pulling in. They probably think I'm really freaking strange because I'm like sitting here in my car talking to the camera. So guys, I'm gonna end this video here, and just remember, life is too short. Be you. Don't let other people, like, and their opinions, if their opinions don't positively reflect you, like, affect you, just don't. They don't like you, who cares? Life's too short. Like, no one's promised tomorrow, and if you like yourself, and if you have people in your life that love you, forget the other people. It's not important. I love you guys' faces. I will see you guys in the next video. Guys, I think we're still going strong for trying to do 30 videos in 30 days in August. I'm excited. The good news is, I won't tell you guys which game, but I am going to be, hopefully within like the next week or so. I have to figure out when I can plan it. I'm going to do a really long video, and it's going to be a video game that I've played in the past and that I never finished, but I'm like really stoked to play it again. Even though I haven't played it in a long time, so I'm probably gonna suck, but that's okay. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna end this video here, and I already said that, but whatever. I love your faces. Please please give me a like. Leave any of your questions, comments, concerns in the comment section down below. I will respond, because again, we are about having conversations here on this channel. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Tomorrow. Bye.